What's your name?
Nancy.
How old are you?
Hi, I'm Levi, I'm 16.
Logan Scarberry, 13.
Taylor, 16. 15.
What is the best thing about being a teenager?
I get to hang out with my friends.
Best thing about being a teenager is having no bills to pay, no worries. Just don't even have to worry about being on time to the job. All you have to do is worry about school, and that's pretty easy. So, yeah.
High school. I love the experience that high school gives you. The football games, the athletics that I'm part of, everything. Seeing my friends is a big one.
Not having many worries.
What kind of things do you worry about?
Probably how my family is going to make it through their life. My mom not getting me back.
Why?
Because my dad's mean, not nice, and controlling.
But mainly I worry about football, whether I'm going to be able to play the next week or not, if I get hurt, or if I'll even start. I just have to worry about working hard, doing the right thing.
Not being successful. I don't want to have to worry about money. That's big.
What do you think the best time in a person's life is?
Best time in a person's life? When I have that feeling that they're on top of the world and that nothing can be better than the moment that they're in now.
When they're in college.
Why is that?
Because you're trying to be what you want to be when in the future.
Well, that's not what you told me earlier.
Well, that's because people are going to be like, oh, well, that guy, he's going to be partying, he's going to be like a little bug or something. Like that.
Doesn't matter. I want you to tell me
Well, that's what I think.
Why do you think? Well, then I need you to tell me that. What do you think is the best time in a person's life?
Being in college.
And why?
Because they can party. They're 16.
Why?
Because they can drive.
Either when they turn 21 because they're officially like at their top age of life. They're able to do anything and they're looking for who they're going to spend the rest of their life with, or they're teenagers because they don't have to worry about anything. Like me.
Who do you confide in?
You.
My
Me.
sister. Do you confide in your family more or your friends more?
Both. Makes sense to me.
More of my family.
Your family?
Mhm.
Is there somebody specific?
Yes.
Who is?
It's you. Or Chelsea. You and Chelsea. Oh.
My family.
Who specifically?
My mom.
And kind of my dad and my mom, but not just me and my sister are kind of close.
Just not me?
Yeah.
Oh. What would you like to be doing in 10 years from now?
Owning my own business with millions of dollars and just relaxing. That's what I want to do.
I want to be famous. It's always been my dream to be famous. I want to be a professional singer and dancer and gymnast and actress. I want people to know who I am.
Going into the Air Force, flying a fighter pilot, or being a fighter pilot. Get married.
What is the biggest problem in the world today?
Nurse, breaking your hand.
Teen pregnancy. Girls are whores. I'm serious. Because there's a girl pregnant all the way down to 7th grade.
The biggest problem in the world has to be dealing with the economy.
The economy, actually. Just that failing, people not being able to get jobs, fighting over democracy or communism. That's a pretty big problem right there. There's a lot of wars going on and stuff, stuff like that.
Do you think that you're influenced by peer pressure?
A little bit.
Yeah, you could say to a certain extent.
Yes.
Are your friends influenced by it?
No.
Yeah.
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 Yes. I think my friends are more influenced by it than I am, honestly. Because I know what I'm doing.
What do you mean by that?
Like, when I go to a party, like, I've probably pressured a lot of my friends and stuff, too. Like, I've told my friends, hey, I'm going to a party, you want to go with me?
We just pretty much like kind of stick together. We all like doing the same things pretty much, so that's not really bad. We really don't try and peer pressure each other a lot.
Peer pressure is tough on teenagers.
Right, honestly, how many hours a day do you think you spend on Facebook?
Well, I actually probably come home and Facebook is the first thing that, opening my laptop is probably the first thing that I do. And I go to YouTube and I play a song, and Facebook is up. Probably like 3 hours a day. I'm on Facebook a lot.
Probably a half an hour.
Probably about 45 minutes to an hour a day.
3. What causes the most stress in your life?
My father. My mother. Just being around her makes me upset. Like, she couldn't even say anything, but just being next to her puts me in a bad mood.
Why is that, you think?
I don't know, she just acts different when it's just me and her. She's totally different.
In my life, I have to say school and football. Just time management, not being able to have money all the time for a job.
The most stress in my life probably has to deal with my brother, Scotty.
What about him?
How he's in jail and how we're going to deal with this situation.
Does the thought of death scare you?
Yeah.
No, not really. I understand that people just sometimes something happens and people can die at any minute. Like, it's just a thing that comes to me. It's like waking up every morning, just people die all the time.
No.
Why not?
Because if it's going to happen, then it's going to be quick.
What if it's not quick?
And it scares me.
No. I am not scared of dying. It's going to happen sooner or later, so you might as well live your life to the fullest and experience everything you can before you do die.
Where do people go after they die?
Heaven. They either go to heaven or hell.
Based on what?
Based on if they're a good person.
Either heaven or hell.
And what determines that?
If they're good or bad.
To me, I'm not very sure, but I kind of was raised around the whole concept of heaven and hell, so that's pretty much my most belief. But other than that, I'm just kind of clueless. Like, I hope that there's a heaven, like, whenever I pass away, but I'm just not very sure. So.
You gotta pray to God. He's an important aspect in everyone's life. You should take him more seriously. Deuces.